Your girl is back. I'm super excited to make this video. I don't know where I'm going to start. I just have a lot of stories, a lot of things. I might not say it all. I might share for some, for another time or so. But let me just give y'all a quick update. So with my weight right now, I am 176.3. That's major. You got to remember, I've been teetering tottering between 190, 187. It was so hard to get out of the 180s, and now I'm like comfortably out of the 170s. I'm really blessed. I'm very happy. What I notice is whenever I'm around people, family, friends, or whatever, I tend to eat heavier or eat more than I would, or eat certain things that I wouldn't eat when I'm just like on my own in my own space. So once I kind of got back to me and dialed back and just stayed focused on my goal and what I want, like, it just dropped. So with work, I believe it was my first day, I had some Tommy Girl perfume in my purse. Like, that's, my little smell for now until I switch and upgrade and change it. But I had it in my purse, and this customer, I wasn't on the clock at the time, but this customer woke up to me and she basically like, you look like you smell good. I'm like, girl, thank you. And she was like, do you know what any of these things smell like in here? Because if you go to like I don't know, like different type of stores, sometimes they have the perfumes in a case and you can't take it out unless you're going to purchase it. So it's like, if you're going to take the risk, whatever. So I'm like, oh, the only one I know what really smells like is Tommy Girl. And I actually have it. She was like, oh, it smells good. I'm like, yeah. She was like, okay, I'm going to get it. And I said, well, if you feel comfortable, I can spray it on you and you can see if it's something you like. So I sprayed it on her wrist, and she was like, oh, yeah, girl, I'm getting that. So she put that in her cart, and she's like, thank you so much. So at this time that I'm doing this, one, I'm not on the clock yet, but two, the security guard is standing right there, like, watching me do this. So I worked the shift. Pretty much I was just running clothes back, putting stuff in size order, putting stuff in the correct department. And it was easy because of my mindset. When I went in there, I wasn't worried about management, having attitudes, or customers having attitudes, or whatever attachment that I had to the idea of retail. I really released that. So I was just there to just do the job, and I did just that. The only thing that I'll say that wasn't really the best is my feet hurt really, really bad. I ended up getting flat feet from working in retail before, and it's no joke. So when I say my feet hurt, it's not like just, oh, like my feet hurt. Like, they hurt so bad to the point that I have to tiptoe. I started with flat shoes. No. Started with tennis shoes. Then I followed up with tennis shoes. It didn't really do me justice. And then I had another pair of shoes that did a little bit better. But I definitely need to invest in some shoes, since I know this is what I'm going to be doing for the time being. I still don't know how long I'm going to stay there. I said if I get when I get down to 150 or before the holiday, I'm not sure when that'll be or whatever, but that's where I'm at right now. Also, okay, so let me tell you about the story about the perfume. This is where it comes back. So the work day went fine. I'm cleaning up, picking up stuff. I just picked up kind of where I left off. I never worked there before, but retail's pretty much all the same wherever you go, like little minor changes depending on, management, stuff like that. So I go to the front, and their protocol is, as an employee, when you leave, you have to get your bag checked by the security guard to make sure you didn't steal anything, you're not taking anything with you. So I hold the bag up, kind of move my hand around, because it is a person. I know a man and woman typically don't want to kind of touch your things. So I'm like moving it around. He's like, we sell Tommy Girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I took the bottle. I said, yeah, it's halfway empty. The box is hasn't been ruffled with. It's really just been open. Like, it's mine. I brought it in here. And I just showed a lady that was trying to buy it earlier, like, what it smelled like, because I already had it. Oh, no. I'm just saying we sell it here. Right. So I'm like, okay. So this time, I'm not really, I'm new. So I have a big personality, but I am very much so an introvert, which helps me because I'm very observant. So I'm like, okay, I see what this is going to be. You the type of person that take your job like super serious, and you be throwing little hints because you want to catch somebody, and that's good. They got you for security. That's a good spot for you. I think with the job, if you catch somebody, catch another employee stealing or being dishonest or taking money or whatever, you can get up to $5,000. So maybe he called somebody in the past and he just like alert and just ready. But sir, I have no interest in stealing anything from there at all. I'm just here to lose my weight and make literally a couple of dollars while I do it. So that was cool. And then, so pretty much I was on the floor pretty much most of the time in the fitting room. I did hear stories from people saying, I can't stand this job, or I don't like this person, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't receive that. Like, I just kind of blocked it. I think as I'm speaking, like, today's theme is more so detachment. And I went into the job not needing a second job, but really just wanting to be more active, because since the pandemic hit, working from home, whether I worked from home or at the office I was always ordering food, and like working from home, I'm just laying down all the time. So I wanted something that I knew was going to make me active and keep me going. And like I said before, I worked in retail and I lost a lot of weight. So I'm not going in there like, oh, I need this to pay this bill, or I need this, I need this so bad. So going in there with no attachment to anything, where it's like, God forbid, I just get fired, I'm really okay. Like, I'm not frustrated by people, by management, by their tone, by customers who, from my experience, have been really nice. But I just don't really feel anything. And it's a mastery of emotions. It's not emotionless, but I'm not attached. When you're attached to something, you have expectations on it. You have this deep connection to it that if it goes away, you'll feel a very strong emotion, whether you're sad, angry, just some form of being hurt or upset. And so before, when I worked in retail, I needed those second jobs. I needed those third jobs. Like, I needed it. But in this sense, I don't need it. And if it goes away, I'm okay. Yes, I enjoy it. Yes, the people are nice. Yes, it's easy. It's been helping me tremendously with my weight. Yes, I believe I'm the same weight, with the exception of like a couple of points down from the previous video. But like I said, I've been eating bad things around other people, and it fluctuated. I did actually get back up to 180, 181, but now it's like I'm in the mid 70s. So I'm really happy, and I just pray 6 more pounds and I will be, no, forgive me, 7 more pounds and I'll be out of the 170s, and now we can start on the next chapter. So things have really been going good for your girl. I did move from doing the register, doing the floor to doing the register. And I really didn't want to do the register because I was like, I'm just going to be stagnant. I need something I can move around. But actually, I did register 2 days in a row. And you are moving around, bagging, hanging, putting stuff, taking the sensor off. Like, you're constantly just moving, like twisting, like back and forth. So, man, in one shift, I dropped 2 pounds. The next shift, I dropped 2 pounds. And then last night, I dropped 3 pounds, which was a blessing because I was up to 179, kind of on my way back to the 180s. But anyway, so in the course of 3 days, I have lost 4 really important relationships to me. And I'm not going to lie, I really was sad. I shed a couple of tears. And when I say a couple, of probably 4. No shade. Like, I don't dwell on things too long. I have a very, very strong faith in God. And I do pray, and I take that very seriously. I ask for direction. I ask for guidance. I ask for clarity. I just, give thanks for my limbs, my eyes, my movement, being able to speak, having a roof over my head. I'm just a very grateful person. So when things happen, yes, I'm human. I'm going to have emotions. It's going to make me feel some type of way, but I put all my trust in God, and I don't worry, and I don't stress, and I'm not concerned at all. And that goes back to the detachment. So I've had attachments to these people. They felt, they're really important to me. I enjoyed the relationship, but them going away, I'm not like super angry or vengeful or upset or whatever, but nor do I have any interest on rekindling or holding on to these relationships. It's really just, I don't know, it's just really freeing. Like, I feel good. I feel like in a space where whatever happens, what's meant to be will be, what's not meant to be will be let go. It'll go away. But so every time before this happened, I want to say, was it after the job or before the job? Okay, it was after the job, but it was before, these people left my life. I felt a shift coming. I felt the shift. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was coming, something to transition. It was something over my body, and I just felt like things were just about to change. Not necessarily lose people. It could have been maybe get a promotion or maybe get a new job, or I don't know, but it was really just, I knew something was coming. And so literally here we are a few days later or a week later or so, and I have a major shift in my life. So yesterday I decided to be very, very productive. When things don't go my way, I don't sit, or I won't say don't go my way, forgive me. When things aren't the happiest or the best, I don't sit and sulk in it. I feel it, I pray about it, leave it to God, move on, and then I pour into myself. That was my time to just organize my finances, put together my goals, figure out what it is that I want to do, what my plan is going to be next. Just really get organized and have just a clear vision, because, you know, when God removes things, he brings things in your life. And I have a new development in my life that I'm really excited about and very grateful for. I just won't speak on it, but I'm really happy about it. And last night, I was feeling a little bit of a type of way. I try not to think too much on things. When you think too much on it, that's when you start really feeling it. So once again, I'm not bothered, but I'm not dwelling on it. It's like life goes on. Time waits for nobody. Time is borrowed. And yeah, you just have to, you know, life goes on. You just have to keep moving. But my job called me to work last night, and the shift was like 3 hours. I'm not 2.5. It wasn't 3 hours. It was like 2.5 hours that I worked. And you would say, oh, that's pointless. It doesn't matter. But like I said, at the time, I was 179. And just these chains of events happened in the course of a few days. And so I'm like, I just need some time to just clear my brain. Like, yes, I'm working, but I put clothes up. I move around. So I just have time to just be. And I didn't want to focus on anything else. So I went into work. And I worked a couple of hours. I came home and I lost 3 pounds in one shift. Wow. Wow. I'm so super happy. I'm so grateful. Hopefully I can share the good news with you all soon. It's still kind of in the process, but I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very happy. I'm very good. I feel, I don't know. I don't want to say a weight lifted, but I feel a weight lifted. I used to also hold on to people's perception of me, people's idea of me, people's feelings of me. And yes, we all care about what people think about you, but you also got to value their opinion. But then you also have to realize that people are going to think what they're going to think. If they want true clarity, then they'll ask you directly the source. If not, then they'll just go based off of whatever it was told, and that's okay. I used to want to maintain relationships and keep talking to certain people or keep these reminders, because it's like, I just don't want you to think that I'm a bad person, or you know, not even a bad person, just you just have the wrong idea about me. But I'm like, you know what, Diamond, just let go. Stop being attached. A part of attachment is being, you know, attached to people's idea of you. Just really just let go, just be, just live. Like, there's so many beautiful things in the world. I can go on for days, but I'm not going to hold you. I just want to give you a quick update on my life. I'm super happy. I'm blessed. Oh, important thing. Today in the washing machine, I found two, they were butterflies, but it weren't like earrings or something. Maybe they came a part of earrings. I don't know. Normally, I don't dig my hand in the washing machine, but I did. And it was two butterflies. And butterflies are a representation of transformation, change, positivity, comfort. Like, it couldn't have came at a better time. And then hence, like, my shirt, you know, you can see it's like a butterfly if you connect it. So I'm just feeling really free, really happy, just embracing the change. My birthday is next month. So I don't know if it's like these new beginnings, and God and the universe is just helping me align things before that new chapter comes. I took care of a lot of responsibilities today. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I appreciate you all tuning in and watching this video. I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.